Hey there. Before we get into today's episode, I've got something exciting to share with you. On Thursday, January the 9th, I'm hosting a free interactive co-working session to help you kick off Q1 with clarity and confidence. In 1 hour, we'll work together to pick the right goal for the season of your life, identify the resources you already have to make progress, and build a plan that actually works. No more spinning your wheels. This is the same process that helped me leave my part-time job and grow my business, and I can't wait to share it with you. So don't wait. Head to the show notes now and click the link to grab your seat. Let's make 2025 the year you finally take action on the goals that matter most to you. I'll see you there. As entrepreneurs, we make countless decisions that shape the trajectory of our businesses and our lives. But let's be honest, sometimes it feels like we're drowning in chaos. We're unsure of where to start, or we're unsure which choice is the right one. If this sounds familiar, then you're going to love today's episode. Welcome to the Mind Your Time podcast. I'm Shannon Baker, your host and coffee aficionado. Whether your goal is to increase your side gig income or scale to 6 figures, you're in the right place. You will learn about the tools, actionable strategies, and tactics you can use to take back control of your time and life. I specialize in helping purpose-driven women like yourself work smarter and tap into the growth potential their business holds. So if you're ready to make a bigger impact and achieve business growth without being tied to it 24/7, then stick around. Let's dive into today's topic. Today's topic is tailor-made for every business owner out there. So I want to start this conversation by stating the obvious. As entrepreneurs, we make a lot of decisions on a daily basis that impact our businesses, which in turn impacts our lives. Whether it's choosing the right business strategy to implement, the right marketing strategy to execute, picking the right tech tools, or hiring the right team members, the decisions that you make shapes the trajectory of your business. So today we're going to explore some practical strategies you can use to improve your decision-making process, mitigate risks, and help you make choices that lead to success. I'm also going to share some incredible resources that will help you make informed decisions and create a business that supports the lifestyle that you want. Now, I chose this topic because I know firsthand that making an informed decision is a lot easier said than done. And many times we have decision paralysis because there are so many choices and we don't know where to start, but we really want to make the right one. That was the case with Jody Silverman. She is the amazing founder of Moms Who Dare. Before working together, Jody found herself drowning in chaos in her business. Her business actually was growing faster than she could keep up with, and she felt like everything was spinning out of control. Have you ever felt like that? Or do you feel like that right now? So what did she do? Well, Jody booked a solo power assessment with me, and we looked at everything in the back office of her business. Once we did that assessment, she received a custom action plan that identified her specific pain points, as well as it gave her a clear plan of action and mapped out what systems she needed, what she should implement first, and how this could help her get back to focusing on growing her business. During this process, we developed standard operating procedures for her business and created a workflow chart that outlined the different tasks required to manage her growing Facebook community and the speaking engagements that she wanted. We also reorganized her Google Drive. We created a clear folder structure, cleared out the duplicates and the triplicates, and we established a system for version control. Afterwards, Jody was able to delegate many of the administrative tasks that were consuming her time. She outsourced this to a virtual assistant, and this was based on a full job description that we created. And this freed up a ton of time in her schedule so she could seek the speaking engagements that she desired to grow her business. Afterwards, she was also able to do some amazing things that had been on her to-do list, like launching her podcast. Now, if you want to hear all about Jody's experience, I actually had her on the podcast after we worked together. So I'm going to drop a link to that episode in the show notes, but you can go back and listen to Jody tell her story. And she talks about how the back office assessment was the key to her making some major decisions in her business. Now, if you want to learn more about the Solo Power Assessment, then feel free to check out theshannonbaker.com/assessment. Now, if you think about it, Jody's journey is like the roadmap that many business owners end up with or start with. When your business is growing faster than your systems can handle, mainly because you don't have any, things can get really messy and overwhelming very quickly. One of the goals of this podcast is to help you get some basic systems in place before that happens. Now, whether you are just starting out or if you've been in business for a while and you're feeling like Jody, you can make changes for the better. You just have to decide that that is what you want, and you have to make the dedication or the commitment to put in the work. So let's talk about how we can improve our decision-making process and make choices that lead to success. Well, here are some practical strategies that you can use to make better and more informed decisions. First and foremost, you have to do your homework. Knowledge is just half the battle. So before making any decision, you need to make sure that you have all the facts and figures on hand as possible. Then you need to do some market research. Analyze industry trends. Consult experts, consult other people in your field, because you don't know what you don't know. One thing I love about Jody is she didn't play the superhero. She asked for help. I encourage you to do the same. By doing this, you'll be equipped with the knowledge you need to make an informed decision and have a higher chance of success. Then after you put in a little bit of work, you need to do a thorough risk assessment. Every decision carries some degree of risk. As a business owner, you have to assess the potential risks involved before you make a choice. Identify the potential pitfalls. Evaluate the potential impact that the decision will have on your business and your lifestyle, and weigh that against the possible rewards. This will enable you to make proactive decisions that mitigate risks and maximize opportunities. To dive even deeper into this topic, I want to highlight a valuable resource that is inside of the Mighty Society membership, and that's 90-day goal setting worksheets. These worksheets serve as a practical guide, providing you with a range of exercises to help you actually do a risk assessment. What's included in those worksheets are checklists, frameworks, and actionable steps that you can take to help you identify potential risks, evaluate the impact that they might have on your business and your lifestyle, and ultimately make informed decisions. By completing the worksheets, you get a clear understanding of what's involved with the choices that you make, whether they align with your 90-day goals and your values or not. That's the purpose of those worksheets, to get that clarity. Now, while those worksheets are packed with valuable information, it's just a small taste of what the membership community offers. By joining the Mighty Society, you'll gain access to an entire community of like-minded individuals where you can discuss business challenges, risk assessment strategies, and receive personalized guidance from yours truly. You also get access to additional resources that I created specifically to help you create a business that supports your lifestyle. So for more information on the membership, go to theshannonbaker.com/membership to learn more, and please join today. Now, the last strategy I want to share is that I don't want you to forget the role that intuition plays in decision making. As a business owner, you've likely developed a strong sense of intuition based on your experience, whether it's good or bad, and definitely based on your expertise. So embrace it, use it, Trust your gut instincts because they often tap into your subconscious knowledge and your past experiences. Intuition provides valuable insights that help us balance out that logical thinking. Use it as a complementary tool to that risk assessment that you need to do, and that will help you make well-rounded decisions. And again, having a strong community that you can bounce ideas off of, like the one I'm building inside of the Mighty Society membership, is key so you don't get stuck in your own head. So let's talk about how you can put these strategies into action in your business. Here's a practical exercise that you can do. I want you to take a moment and identify a decision that you're currently struggling to make in your business. Write down all the relevant information that you have right now, conduct a risk assessment, and then analyze the pros and the cons of each option. Trust your intuition while you're looking at the facts. This comprehensive approach is going to empower you to make better choices that drive the growth and success of your business. And if you'd like to chat with me about it, feel free to DM me on Instagram at @the_Shannon Baker. I would love to help you walk through this process. There are a number of women in my online community that I rely heavily on when I have to make these kinds of decisions. So I encourage you to do the same, because having a group of women that have your back and support you will really help you evaluate the choices that you're going to make so that you can make a sound decision. And I want to be there for you. Now, as we wrap up this episode, let me remind you that decision-making is an art and a skill that you have to give it time so you can develop it. But by implementing these strategies, which are gathering the information, conducting a risk assessment, and trusting your intuition, you're going to sharpen your decision-making abilities, and that's going to set your business up for success. So I want to thank you for tuning in this week. And I hope this episode has provided you with actionable strategies that you can use, and it's inspired you to take action. Because remember, as a business owner, you have the power to shape your future through the decisions that you make. But the first decision you have to make is to take action. So stop putting it off. Just listening to this content is not going to help you make progress or make decisions. Now, if you have questions about the Solo Power Assessment, the Mighty Society membership, or anything else that I've talked about today, please DM me on Instagram at @the_Shannon Baker, and feel free to take a screenshot and post this episode online and share it with your community. Make sure you tag me and let me know your favorite part of the episode. Now, I have one more favor to ask of you. If you found this episode valuable, please go to ratethispodcast.com/mindyourtime and leave a rating and review, because social proof matters. And I need your help so that I can reach more women entrepreneurs like you and help them get their systems in place and grow their business strategically. So thank you again for tuning in. I look forward to you joining me back here next week. And until then, keep calm and streamline.